How often do you let other people speak for you? How often do you stay silent when it comes to advocating for your abilities and for your expertise and the things you know how to do? Do you stay silent and let other people fill in the blanks? Or do you speak up for yourself? We're going to talk and have a conversation about advocating for yourself and not being seen as arrogant. Let's talk. What's up, my people? Let's talk about arrogance a little bit. Do you sometimes get accused or people think that you're arrogant when you stand up for yourself, when you talk about the things you know how to do, when you talk about the experiences you have, and that you may be the right person for a job or a project or a situation? Does that sometimes get misconstrued as you being arrogant, or people saying, who does she think she is? Or, well, gosh, don't be shy to talk about yourself. Does that happen to you? And I'm asking that because not that we should be worried about what other people are thinking of us, because that's on them. That is on them. But what we should be more concerned with is, am I standing up for myself? Am I putting my best foot forward? Am I letting people know my capabilities and my strengths and the things I can do, or the experiences that I've been through? Am I advocating for myself? A lot of times we won't speak up because we're worried about how other people see us, about how we're going to look in the face of the discussion or the arena that we're in. When we should be more worried about is, am I saying what needs to be said on my behalf? Because you can bet other people are going to be speaking up, and you can also bet that when they do, a lot of times it's going to be some ideas you've had or that you were thinking of, but you didn't have the courage to speak up. You didn't have the courage to say, I can do that, or I've been there, or this is how I would handle this situation. Every time that you stay silent, you're giving someone else the opportunity to do what it is you know that you can do, or whatever the situation may be calling for. You probably are the perfect fit. There's not something that is too above your levels of expertise or your know-how, but because you stay silent, worrying about what other people are going to think or how you're going to look, or maybe you're just afraid to speak up, it passes you by. You're not the one that they're going to call on to handle the situation or to participate or whatever it may be. You're not going to get called on because you're sitting back, letting other people step into the arenas that you should be stepping into. And I can say that because I have been there. I know what it's like to stay silent because you don't feel that you belong in that room, or you don't feel that you belong at that table, or that what you have done is worthy of contributing to the discussion or to whatever project may need to be addressed. What you're worried about is, well, these people have done way more than I have, or this person has a much larger title than me, so their importance must be, they must be more on a level that's way up here while I'm just kind of down here coasting. Further from the truth. It cannot be. Those thoughts, that thinking cannot be further from the truth. What you have done, what you have experienced, what you have led, what you have managed, whatever that title or thing that you have done, it was done for you to learn from it. It was done to be used as your experience to help someone else, to help out a situation, and to show other people that we may go through some of the same things, but how we handle them is not going to be the same. You have your own unique, God-given way to handle things that He has endowed you with or blessed you with, and that's what you need to focus on. You don't need to be worried about how it's going to look, or I'm not good enough, or my value is not enough to bring to the table, because it is. And I'm saying it because I did feel that way. I felt that way when, we'll just take for instance, when I was mayor. Now, my city council form of government was not a strong mayor form. It was more of you were elected to council, but your mayorship was elected by your council people, and there were 9 of us. So it may not have been seen as a power move or a position of power, but believe I was put in that position at the right time when I was needed to be there. You are put in your position at the right time when you are needed to be there, because you have some kind of experience or some kind of inner inner knowledge that you have been through that is going to help out that situation. But it will not help if you do not speak up, if you do not advocate for yourself. It's not saying you're arrogant, it's saying you're in alignment and you are aware of your capabilities. You are aware of your experiences. You are aware of your value and your worth. And there is never anything wrong with putting that forth, with showing people that, with telling people that when you feel that you are being overlooked or you feel that your value is not being seen. And it will not be seen unless you speak up. Getting caught up in the I'm not good enough or I haven't done enough syndrome is going to keep you exactly where you are. The things that you have been through for a reason, and it is to share those experiences with someone, because somewhere along the line, you're going to hit on something that somebody's looking for. You may have an answer or have experienced and went through something that other people are looking for. And the longer you sit on that, you can believe that somebody is going to come up with something similar. It's not going to be your thing, because we are all individually endowed and blessed with our own unique experiences and our own unique set of footprints for us. But the thing that you are able to share, the experiences and how you overcame, how you were able to go through it, how you are now on the other side, you can believe somebody is out there waiting for that. They're waiting to hear that story. They're waiting to hear how you used to sit, and I'm saying you, but I'm talking about me, how you used to sit quietly while others spoke up and spoke out on things you knew about, but you didn't speak up. On things that I knew about, but didn't speak up. On things that I had great ideas for, but I didn't feel and have enough self-value to think that it was a valuable contribution, that it would just be looked at as, oh, that's just her talking, and she hasn't really done anything. Well, yes, you do feel that way. I felt that way. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to stay in that. You do not have to continue feeling that you don't matter or that you're not enough, because you are. And I'm here to bring that out of you. You are enough. You are valuable. You are worthy. You are wise beyond what you even can think. So the next time that you feel that your best isn't good enough, or that your titles aren't valuable enough, or that even just you being you as you, the next time you feel that you're not enough, play this. Play this, save it to your playlist, share it to other people. Remind yourself often that you are enough. You are worthy of advocating for yourself. You are valuable in everything that you have been through. And if you don't advocate for yourself, who is going to do it? And I'm waiting to hear who's going to do it. And don't, like I said, don't let it be seen as arrogance, because it's not. It is not. It is just stating fact. And you are aware of your abilities. You are in alignment with what you know how to do and what you've been blessed to do and the experiences that you've been through. That is not arrogance. That is advocating for yourself. And if you don't advocate for yourself, who's going to do it for you? If you haven't, if you haven't, subscribe to Colbert Kean Conversations. I would certainly appreciate it. We are just out here trying to talk to people, have conversations about life, real life, and the things we go through on a daily basis. We're not out here for show. We're not out here for anything other than to uplift, empower, and to inspire and encourage and let you know that life has its challenges, but we can get through them together. Everything you're going through is not something that someone hasn't been through. And we're here to work together to learn and to uplift each other. So hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on Colbert Kean Conversations. Let's talk.